teed this up earlier. We're recording this in the morning because he's a busy guy. Chris Getzlaf, former Saskatchewan Roughrider, is joining us. Getz, first off, I want to ask you, I know you're kind of helping out with the Regina Thunder. You were doing a lot in the off season. Where does that stand right now for you?
I just try to get out as much as I can, which, not going to lie, hasn't been as much as I kind of wanted it to be here during the season. My biggest thing is I wanted to be available in the off season when they were, the new offensive coordinator and Carter, and they were just kind of getting the playbook all set up and ready to go, and all the mini camps to start installing that playbook. And I was around for all of that, so I was a big piece kind of in the off season, helping as much as I can, kind of getting them all situated and ready to get going for the start of the season. Summer ends up pretty darn busy for me. And then fall kicks up even more with the work schedule. So it gets a little tougher to get out on a regular basis come this time of year anyway. Either way, super proud of the guys so far. I mean, they're playing outstanding. They got a great team. I think they have great leadership, both by players and by coaches. So, I guess that's where it stands.
We haven't talked in a while. Let's kind of go through where the Riders are right now and what you're seeing as a former, Grey Cup champ, player with the Riders, all that. Where do you see this team now as we get into the rematch of the Labor Day Classic?
I think they're the best team in the league. By leaps and bounds, I don't think so. I think there's things to improve on for sure. I mean, there always is. But overall, I think they're really well-rounded. All three phases of the game, they got a really good team. So fairly deep. I know I like their odds this year. That's for sure. I mean, obviously you got to have some key positions, stay healthy. I mean, that's just like any other team, though. But no, I really like how they look. Obviously, 2 losses, both to Calgary, is tough. But Calgary has a really good team too. So. I mean, a couple things to clean up for those matches that they dropped, but overall, I mean, they're winning and they're playing well, right? So I don't think they can look at many of the other games and be like, oh, they really didn't play good here or there. I think all three phases pretty outstanding. Defense has shown signs of brilliance for numerous games, and the offense just seems to kind of click away with quite a bit of efficiency.
They win the Labor Day Classic. This is kind of a 2-part question. What's your favorite, if there's one, Labor Day Classic memory as a player for you? Then second part, now they go to Winnipeg, which is always a tough place to win in the rematch. Why, from your lens, is that so tough to win there?
Okay. I guess the one that would stand out to, I got two situations when it comes to Labor Day Classic that kind of stand out. One was my rookie year. I wasn't even on the field, but watching Kerry Joseph on a QB draw, take it like 30 yards for a touchdown to win the game. That's pretty iconic kind of play and game. And the other one would just be the final outcome. I think we beat them 56-0 or something.
Yeah.
It was, that's the one where you really stand out, where you just absolutely dominate a football game and send them packing. So when it comes to the Banjo Bowl, that is a hard game. I mean, you're going to an atmosphere, and I imagine it's only gotten worse now when it comes to how loud that building is, seeing the success that they've had over the last 6-7 years. Because even when I was playing and the team really wasn't very good, it was still a real hard place to play, because that game was pretty much guaranteed to sell out, just like Labor Day, and the crowds are into it. So it's really loud. It's hard to communicate, and that makes it difficult on any offense.
What's going on offensively now, and it's kind of been a different receiver almost every game. Does that take you back to when you guys had so many, the Canadian Air Force, and you guys had so many different weapons on different teams where the quarterbacks could seem to throw it through? There wasn't like the one guy necessarily. Are you seeing some similarities with this team?
Yeah, I think that there's some similarities there. I mean, a lot of that is just when you have a quarterback that is really efficient and really understands a playbook, and you got a good offensive scheme, which we had back then and they have now. um, they're able to distribute the ball to whatever's open, and that's what really moves the ball around. Some quarterbacks will get kind of stuck on the primary read on a route, which is usually going to be your top guy kind of thing that's going to hog the targets, if you will.
Yeah.
But when you have a quarterback like Trevor in there, he really, really understands defenses, and he is able to look around, find the open receiver, and he can usually find who that's going to be right at the snap of the football, which that's what makes him so efficient. And that's why he's got one of the best completion percentages of all time.
Is there one guy on the receiving core that you've been watching that maybe I don't know if there'd be a similarity to you, or just a guy that maybe you have that spot for, that's like, hey, I like what this guy's doing now that we're into the mid part of the season here, a guy that maybe you like?
I mean, I like a lot of them. I think that they all show different areas of strength. I mean, Johnson, I think, is really well rounded. Seems to get good separation, catches the football real well, pretty decent with yards after the catch. I mean, MLS hasn't really been in the lineup that much, but I mean, I love his game. I think that he has everything. He's got size, he's got contested catch ability, and he's really good with the ball in his hands, right? Um, Other than that, I mean, Myers has shown some explosive plays. Neld, I don't know if I said that right. Uh, he's
Neil.
kind of come
Yeah.
on late. Neil,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he has. Yeah.
he had a great game. It's nice seeing him catch the long ball there for the touchdown last game, and uh, that one was a really good finish as well, right? He catches it. There's certainly a chance he gets tackled, but he's able to outrun it and score. So I don't know. I just think that they're pretty well balanced across the board with a bunch of different strengths, and guys are making plays when they're getting the opportunity, and that's what you need.
Do you feel for Brett Lawther? I'm trying to go through your career, and I'm sure there was kickers that had slumps, when you're in the locker room and all that. Do you feel for him? Does it take you back? If you had a chance, or I don't know if you have, what would you say to him?
It's hard. It's hard to say something that he hasn't heard or that he's not telling himself. Right? It's you're constantly going to hear like kind of get out of your head. Flush the play, move on to the next. That's what counts and all that. But it's just one of those things where you can feel confident. You can go in when you're in a slump, and maybe you make a couple good kicks and or catch a couple good balls. Relating to myself. But as soon as you miss one or you drop that next one, like all those thoughts are right back, right? Because of that slump. You almost need like a pretty good streak to kind of break that, to be like, okay, this is the regular me knocking it through the uprights on a regular basis. And then if you miss one after that, it doesn't phase you the same way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I totally do feel for him. It's a real hard thing when you're going to get negative publicity or backlash on social media, anything like that, right? When you're going through a slump like he's had here, and he's just a great guy and a great guy in the community, and I would love to see him rebound and finish the year strong.
Last thing, Trevor Harris with the punt that kind of takes everybody by surprise and all that. Your playing days, did you guys ever have that play in your playbook where a quarterback would go back on a third down gamble and punt it like that? Anything come to mind?
I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty positive we did actually. Well, I know we had the play as a possibility, and I believe that we had done it a couple times in my day. And I'm not even certain if it was Durant or not that did it. But yes, it's certainly a play that you practice as a special situation kind of thing, where if your punter gets hurt or if you're trying to just surprise them, windy day, maybe you got a big headwind or something, and you do a quick snap, and the quarterback punts it up in the air, and you got a couple onside players to try to get it. So I've definitely seen it before, and it worked out fantastic in the game. Like that was well executed.
Awesome, Chris. Hey, thanks so much for the insight. This has been awesome. I know you're a busy guy, and I really appreciate you taking some time today.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you having me.